Welcome back to another video here with SirMaloPerformance. Today we are working on a blower motor and a resistor for an E350. It's a Ford Econoline. The key is on, so we have power. If I crank on the, if you can see, off vent. So it's on low, I can crank it up to high, the fronts work, there's no problem. I don't hear anything on low, so the resistor on that one could be out. So as you can see on the rear, right underneath it, it says rear, we have the rear controller to command. Over here, the controller. So this would be low, medium, high. Again, we are on high, and there is no noise whatsoever on there. So again, I put it on to off. That's low, medium, high. There's no function whatsoever on this motor. But again, do your testing. If you want to check all your electrical. In this instance, it was working before, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working, right? So that leads me to believe this is OEM. It still has the dots and markers on here, right? Like it's OEM. It's steel. Most of all the new stuff that you end up buying at AutoZone or O'Reilly's, just those franchises, usually plastic. So again, right now it's on. It's supposed to be running. Your plastic panels here, you have a lower, you have an upper. On the uppers, you have to remove the buckle, the whole seatbelt thing. So that has to come down, and then you have obviously the bolt. You're gonna have a bunch of little clips back here, and then everything gets pulled off. So you'll see all these little plastic retaining clips. They're all on there. So this is all one top piece, and then you have your lower piece. The lower piece does have screws. You'll have a screw here, here, and here, and then it mounts onto here, and then you also have a hidden one down here. So this has to come off. You have to make space. So just that in itself, you'll kill an hour. Try not to break any plastics, just to get to this little section. The next step is going to be taking off the blower motor, which is here, and then the resistor. So we got the blower motor removed. So go ahead and just remove your pigtail. You just lift up and slides out, as well as this cooling boot. I'm guessing it's to cool down the motor. That's what that's for. So we're gonna take it with us to the AutoZone just to make sure that we get the correct one. I want to make sure that the pigtails fit, all that fun stuff. Again, that's gonna be new. It came with, or it had 4 screws. We got one here, one here, one here, so 4. So the next step is going to be take off this resistor. Make sure that everything on this system, at least for this and this, is going to be brand new. Just in case you guys want to know what size they are, it's 8mm. So I wish I had my zip. I don't. My battery's dead. Always charge your batteries. That would have been done 100 minutes ago if I had my zip. I removed the pigtail. Looks like the plastics were already broken to begin with. That's fine. That's not a problem. That doesn't affect anything. Okay. These coils look intact, but again, they look really old. I don't know. I really don't know what gives with all these, but we're definitely going to replace them all. We want to make sure everything's new. That way it's up and running. Very good. We need cold AC back here, which is another thing. I believe the customer told me that it doesn't have any Freon or it's leaking, so I got to remind myself to obviously get all these new things. I want to make sure that this is operating properly, but we got to get some gauges so I can hook them up to the engine, make sure that we have a Freon up there. If not, we're gonna have to load it. Alrighty guys, so just got back from the AutoZone. So we have the resistor here. Let me see if I can give you guys a part number. I don't know why my phone keeps dimming, but this is the part number. That's what it's showing me for this one. This is for the rear. So this bad boy needs to have the 2 prongs on the top. Just gonna slide it right there like so. Little 8mm bolts. I'm gonna chase them in by hand really quick. All right, let me just tie this down, guys. I'll be right back, but we got 2 8mm screws on here, okay? Alrighty guys, so we have the resistor mounted. All right, just hand tight. It's nothing but plastic, guys, nothing crazy. That plugged in nice and smooth. All right, the next thing, the blower motor. So here's the blower motor. Again, we got this at AutoZone. This is the part number 76916. Right? All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and take this out. It's new, not refurbished. Man, I want to see how they're, I mean, it's steel, but for the most part, they're usually just plastic. This case, good. Yeah, this looks new. That other one looked like it was an original. I think the owner said that the one that they put in there, or that they've replaced it in the past, I don't think so. But yeah. Oh yeah, the connector's different on this one. Yeah. On the Sorry guys, I got my kiddo Alonzo here. He's keeping me company with the install, because as soon as I hook this up, I want to make sure that it turns on, and then we have the dump in right there. So let me go ahead and mount it, guys. 4 screws, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Be right back. Alrighty guys, so we got the motor installed. As you see, it'll have a flat cut side, so it's all around here, and then it's got a flat cut on the bottom, so it only mounts in one way. And then we're gonna go ahead and sleeve in our cooling port. For what you'll see it inside, there's a bunch of copper wires and whatnot, but let's make sure that it mounts, it sleeves. Okay, that popped in. I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot this through on this side, so that way it's out of the way. I guess this is like a little safety lock cap. All right, so we got that on there, nice and smooth. So far it's coming together smooth, guys. Nothing crazy. The moment of truth is almost around the corner, so it's kind of hard to plug it in with one hand, but there we go, boy. Alrighty. All right, can you come over here now, Alonzo? You're gonna be able to control it. So now that the driver gives us permission for that rear control, it's on off over here, right? Let me get a zoom in view because it's kind of hard to see with the dim. All right, so it's off. Let me come over here, guys, because we gotta make sure it works on all stages, all numbers. Alrighty, Alonzo, go ahead, and from off, you're just gonna go to the first click, which should be low. Oh yeah. Next click should be medium. Perfect. Next click should be high. Sheesh. Dang, yeah, it wasn't doing that. Go back to medium. Go back to low. I'm gonna throw away the straw. We don't need it. Yeah, off. All right, now go ahead and go back up to the front. Leave it on off, it's okay. You're now gonna be independently controlling it for the driver, right? So you're gonna go there, you're gonna be the driver. And now you're gonna go from low to medium to high for the rear control, okay? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, let me go with you. Yeah, so those buttons right there, right?
Okay, that's low.
That's low, okay. We're gonna go back. All right, so put it on low, right? It's low.
That's off.
That's off.
That's low.
Okay. Medium. That's high, oh yeah. All right, medium. Perfect. So it's not that it's off, it's just that you're putting it on the rear control, right? So let me zoom in a little bit. That way you're doing it. All right, so rear control, obviously nothing. So that's low. Now you're controlling it. Medium, perfect. Oh man, that's awesome. I can feel it right here. That's where the vents are at. So you got vents all the way on the top. 2, 4, 6 vents on the top. All right, so it seems to be working good. Now the next step is gonna be loading some AC. Go ahead, shut it off. You can turn off the key, put it on off, off, everything off. Very good. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so as for the rear goes, that's pretty much it. Now all we have to do is put everything back together. Again, you have a bottom panel, and then you have a top panel, okay? So bottom, right here, and then top. Take your time, don't break any clips. If you guys do, that's on you. But for the most part, please be sure to like and subscribe. Until then, take care, guys. Peace.